What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Knifahman. Knifing bitches all day long. Coming to you in studio with a domination gameplay where I went 25 and 13. Not one of my greatest games, but I've been doing crap lately. Today I'll be talking about a story that happened to me and a group of friends about the last week of school that involves a swole janitor and a rolly chair. So what happened was that my friends have this group they're in, and they were having a meeting at the school, and I decided I was going to go with them since so I wouldn't have to sit at the house bored all day. So I went with them, and we were hanging out at this meeting thing, and one of my friends and two of my friends actually just started. They ran out the room with this rolly chair, and me and another friend just stayed in the room. We were sitting there, and we didn't really know what quite they were going to go do, but so we decided we were going to go try to scare them. So there we have this like big cafeteria, and there's this ramp sort of to the right of it by our library, and it's like this inclined ramp going down at least to a brick wall, and that's gonna be important here in a second. Anyway, so me and my friend we know where they're at because we can hear them. This rolly chair is like speeding down the hallway, and so we decided we are gonna try to go up and scare them, and we started being real stupid, rolling around the hallways like doing hallway swimming, trying to scare them. So when we did get to him, my friend he went up and tried to scare him, but didn't do too good job of it because I think he made a noise or something, and they heard him coming up. Anyway, so when we get over there, we see that they're taking this rolly chair down that inclined ramp I was talking about, which this ramp leads into a brick, well, not really a brick wall, but like a brick like ledge sort of thing that like keeps you from like falling down like a foot drop or whatever it is. And so what they're doing is they're starting like by the front door, which is like a ways back, and they're like running down the hallway, pushing each other in this chair, and then letting them go when they hit this ramp. And when they'd let each other go, they would just start spinning out of control and like bouncing off each of the walls, and then hit the brick wall at the end. Which I don't see what they were doing this for, but it looked fun in the moment, I guess. Anyway, I just got trick shotted right there. Shouts out to that guy. Anyway, so. I stood about halfway back and I was going to record it, in which I have all the recordings still, and they're funny to look at. And I'm sitting about halfway through and I was recording it, and we've done it about 3 or 4 times already. And by that time, one of the girls in the group comes up and says, "Guys, y'all need to stop." Just as she says that, our swole ass janitor we have at our school comes out of fucking nowhere and starts asking us why we're at the school on a Sunday, who let us in, and what the hell we were doing with this rolly chair. And I don't know, it caught us all by surprise because I don't know, we didn't expect our swole ass janitor to be there on a Sunday. He asked us why we were there. We're all thinking, why are you here, dude? So anyway, he's asking us all these questions, and he's telling us we needed to leave and we need to find a new place for the meeting. Okay, so, and then he mentioned y'all are stupid because we have cameras here. Okay, yeah, we knew about the cameras, but we weren't going to get trouble unless somebody mentioned them. And then so that would brought us into the paranoia of our swole ass janitor Mike, the swole situation, going to tell our assistant principal, and he's going to get us all in trouble the last week of school. And at our school, about the last week of school, you can get in trouble for about anything. And so we all got paranoid after that. And after our swole ass janitor yelled at us, we have to walk. But the hallway we were running down with the rolly chair, we all had to walk down this long hallway in just complete silence. And about halfway through, we all started like having the giggles, but they were like awkward because, you know, it's always awkward right after you get yelled at. So we returned to the room that we were sitting in before we got the smart idea to go rolly chair, and we all sat down. And we all just started laughing because we thought we were going to end up in SAC, which SAC at our school is sort of like ISS, what you would have at yours if you do have that. And so we're sitting there, and we all go home, and we're texting each other about all this, about how we're going to spend our last couple of days in our sophomore year in SAC. And so one of my friends, he started Googling all different stuff to do, like top 10 things to do in ISS so you don't get bored. Because we were all for sure that we were going to get sacked. And so we're just hoping that Mike forgets about it or doesn't even care enough because it's the last week to tell him. But if he does tell him, then we're all just screwed. So that night passes, and we get up for school the next morning, and we head there. And normally, where we chill in the morning, Mike is somewhere in that area because you know he's been drinking like Diet Coke in the morning, so he gets his swollenness on. And we go in there and we see that he's not there, so that automatically tells our brain trigger is great. He's already in our assistant principal's office telling him about how stupid we were yesterday, and we're about to get in trouble. Okay, so we go to class, and when you get called down to go to the office, the assistant principal calls the your room you're in. Okay, so imagine how paranoid we all were every time the phone rang that day. So every time the phone rang, we would all sort of just stand up like, oh, well, fuck, we're about to go to the office and get in trouble for this. And, yeah, so luckily, we got to lunch, and we're thinking, okay, it's lunchtime. If anything was going to happen, they would have called us in already. And so we go eat lunch, we come back. Just as we're coming back, we see Mike, okay? He's walking, like, if we keep walking the same speed, he's going to walk into the door at the same time as we are. Okay, so we, like, start at a fast walk to get in before him, because we don't want to, like, him to notice us, and then that triggers something like, oh, yeah, y'all are the kids fucking around yesterday in rolly chairs. What the fuck? I'm going to go tell Rude or Grubbs. Those are our assistant principal and principal. And so we ran in, not really ran, but walked in faster. And we went to like the place we hang out when we come back from lunch. We sat there for a couple minutes, and we see that Mike is talking to our assistant principal, which is like the disciplinary at our school. And then we're like, oh, yep, this is the time we're all going to get in trouble. So we all kind of went to class, and luckily for us, nothing did happen, but I don't know, I guess it's sort of like if you mess around, you're going to be guilty about it, I guess. I don't know. That's how I felt, because, I don't know. I guess we never did it. And I never normally I don't even go to those meetings. And that day I went, and it was funny because, like, they never really do that. And the day I do choose to go, we all get in trouble. But, I mean, lucky enough, Mike, the Swole situation, didn't go tell anybody on us. Maybe he did, and they just didn't care because it was, like, one of the last days of school. But I don't know, the paranoia was not fun for the last couple of days, or those last day when we came back from the weekend. But we knew that that if we got past that day, it wouldn't be too big of a deal, because if we were going to get in trouble, it would have happened. And I don't know, we're just lucky that I guess he didn't tell them, because if he did, no telling what all they would have made us done for punishment besides sack. I don't know. But there's a couple minutes left in this gameplay, and I do not think anything crazy happens. Too bad. I don't know, I'm looking at the wall right now. And yeah, I think my friend Cruxy goes 65-5 this game. Shouts out to him for that. I believe I went 25-13. Barely skimmed that guy over that ledge. Gonna go try and get this double. Good job. Yeah, but I need some commentating subjects, so if you would leave them in the comments below. I'm just getting all these subjects from my friends that that play Xbox with me. The ones that gave me that idea were actually some of the people that happened to. Actually, yeah, everything that everybody that gave me that idea, that they were part of that story. So I think that the rest of this gameplay on my end is pretty slow. I might get a double or triple here in a second. I can't remember. Or I might just get pooped on. Either one. Choke 2 kills over there in the corner. But yeah, I like commentating. It's fun. It's sort of difficult to talk 11 minutes to yourself, but it's fun. So I'm gonna sort of just let the rest of this gameplay play out. There's probably about a minute left. YouTube, I'll see you later.
Friendly lightning strike inbound. Shooter in range. UAV on standby.
Jacob's going hardcore right now. He just called in a pack of dogs. He's doing pretty good.
We lost Alpha. Time's almost up. Hunter-killer drone deployed. Friendly
I
orbital
believe he
VSAT
can.
online. Friendly UAV inbound.
Cover me, reloading.
Hellstorm missile inbound.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, boys.
Securing A.
Did you guys get that GIF I sent you guys? Oh, fuck.
Brought the pain. Time to get paid.
6